Aha!
Welcome to Gen AI Briefs. I'm Ron. Here is today's generative AI news for May 17, 2024. The bipartisan Senate AI Working Group has outlined an ambitious $32 billion annual investment proposal, spanning research, national security, government modernization, regulatory oversight, and risk-benefit analysis of AI technologies. A key focus is a cross-agency R&D initiative to improve AI readiness, data accessibility, American hardware, software development, and funding for AI grand challenges across science, medicine, engineering, and cybersecurity. On the national security front, the proposal calls for enhancing AI capabilities to mitigate threats to elections, public safety, and critical infrastructure. It also recommends prohibiting AI-generated child exploitation and non-consensual media. Modernizing the federal government's service delivery through AI adoption is another priority area. The regulatory piece involves assessing gaps in sectors like finance, housing, and healthcare to ensure proper oversight of AI use cases. Potential restrictions on AI-driven social scoring systems are proposed, along with transparency mandates around AI systems and training data. The plan also recommends studying the trade-offs between private and open-source AI models. India's latest elections were marred by an influx of AI-generated misinformation, including deepfake videos, audio messages, and digitally manipulated content. Political parties embraced AI tools for campaigning purposes, but there were widespread concerns about the potential for AI to rapidly produce and disseminate fake news and misleading propaganda at an unprecedented scale. Fact-checkers found themselves overwhelmed trying to debunk the deluge of AI-generated falsehoods, some of which made their way into mainstream media coverage. Despite these risks, India initially had no comprehensive regulations around AI use, relying mainly on self-governance by creators. However, after a controversial incident involving an unreliable chatbot, the government urged tech companies to obtain permission before launching unverified AI models. Authorities also warned against deploying AI that could undermine the electoral process. Experts suggested penalizing those who share fake AI-generated content as a deterrent against the viral spread of misinformation powered by these potent technologies. Amid escalating U.S.-China tensions over advanced technologies like AI and clean energy, Microsoft is encouraging over 100 of its Chinese employees, primarily in cloud computing, to consider relocating to other countries like the U.S., Australia, or Ireland. This move comes as the Biden administration prepares to restrict Chinese firms' access to American cloud services and impose $18 billion in tariffs on Chinese imports to level the playing field. The tech rivalry between the world's two largest economies has been rapidly intensifying, with the U.S. imposing restrictions on semiconductor sales to China and Beijing retaliating with export curbs on critical semiconductor materials. As the two superpowers jostle for technological dominance, major companies like Microsoft find themselves caught in the crossfire, prompting efforts to insulate key personnel and operations from the escalating tensions and tit-for-tat actions. That's it for today's generative AI news from today's sources TechCrunch, the BBC, and CNN. Thank you for listening. For more information, the links to these stories are in the podcast description. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.